Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. Y'all. Thank y'all for staying with us tonight. Be down with us at 804-402-2893. Be down with the flagship show right here on Legacy Internet Radio. We appreciate it. At this time of the show, as we do every single week, we always profile a missing and or exploited child. Tonight is no different. The missing child we are profiling today is Malika Farmer. Malika Farmer, she's been missing since May 1st, 2014 from Newport News, Virginia. She's a 16-year-old black female. She's got red hair, brown eyes. She stands 5'4", 100 pounds. She was last seen, as I stated, on May 1st, 2014, wearing a pink coat, red and blue scarf, and blue jeans. If you have seen Malika Farmer, please contact the National Center for Missing and or Exploited Children on their website, missingkids.com, or contact the Newport News, Virginia Police Department at 757-928-4100. Contact missingkids.com at 1-800-THE-LOST, 1-800-843-5678. Let's bring Malika home, y'all. Every time we profile a child, we don't profile a child just to fill airtime. We are looking for these kids, and we hope you guys are as well. So we'll make sure that these photos are on all of our websites, all of our pages, all of our fan pages, MixLR, Facebook, Twitter, everything that's out there. Keep your eyes open. You know, our Steppin with Marcus J is very, very happy and proud to introduce the co-host of Ain't No Half Steppin with Marcus J, who slipped in the building during that last break. I got my sister in the building. I got S.Y.
Hey, girl.
Butler here.
About time.
What's up, girl?
I feel so missed.
You are, man. You the co-host of the show, man. So
What's
you
up,
know,
y'all?
I need you to hold me down. You know, Toyana, she did a fabulous job because she's our sister.
Listen,
She's our sister.
I gotta tell you.
So you better be nice to her.
7 o'clock, my iPad tells me that we're coming on the air,
Okay.
and it just starts talking. So I hear this little voice
I know where you're going.
saying you must be half stepping. I said, oh my gosh, look at Squeaky. Squeaky got it out. And then Squeaky, lost her virginity on the air.
Oh my
I
goodness.
said, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I did my color purple voice. Yeah, my name ain't Squeaky.
Okay, speaking of the voice.
Me.
Speaking of the voice, it's Jersey.
Jersey?
Hey, don't do
Jersey.
that.
Okay.
Don't do that, y'all.
All right.
You just shut it up.
Don't do that,
You
yo.
just shut it
Is
up.
I can't. I'm not gonna let
I
you
didn't
claim
say
Jersey,
it's New
yo.
York.
No,
wow.
you
I
can't
didn't
claim.
say it's New York.
You should have said it's Pennsylvania. 'Cause that's where you from.
Pennsylvania almost sounds kind of like that.
No, you don't get to claim Jersey.
She's all right with that.
Man,
we got a little country twang in PA
don't get to
too.
claim no man.
But it's Jersey.
It's Jersey.
And
Can't
listen,
believe you right
I can
now.
claim it.
No.
I can claim it. You know why? Because I paid taxes there.
Capital N, capital O, no. With an exclamation point.
With a what?
With an exclamation point. With a mean face as the dot
Wow.
Really?
under the line.
Oh, you mean your face?
Well, yeah, I mean.
Because it looks mean right now.
I'm always mean.
Even though you have on your cute glasses.
Oh, good grief. Here we go. See. She knows how to get me. She disarms me. She
You know what I want you to do?
Because I'm vain. And she tells me I'm cute. And then I go, hee.
You know what I want you to do?
What?
I want you to say the word internet.
Internet?
But you say it. Don't
It-
say like I say it. You say it.
Internet.
No, that's not it.
What you mean? What
I
I
want
do?
you to say the name of the station.
Oh, Legacy Internet Radio.
Okay. See, you messing with me.
What?
Because if y'all pay attention, if you ever notice, and we can go back show after show after show after show, Marcus says internet radio. Legacy internet radio.
Oh, wow.
Like the T's can't escape you.
Really?
Really.
I like teas.
That's
Wow.
DTs.
What cup? which cup are you pointing at?
Hey, look, if you're going to start with me, then I'm going to be crass. This is what I do. But the listeners didn't hear me. Just
yeah, that's 2 T's, boy.
Yeah. All right. Ain't no hashtag with Marcus J. All right, listen. I got a couple of comments to get in from the folks out there in social media. Joy is listening to us. Our sister Joy. She is in the last segment we alluded to the teacher that was giving a lap dance, and Joy said that she taught and she did not and still don't like the kids that much. I ain't mad at you, girl. I ain't mad at you at all.
Thank
Michelle,
you. We appreciate. Oh, happy Teachers Appreciation Day.
That's
we
right.
appreciate you.
That's
this
right.
week.
Absolutely, Joy. Happy Teachers Appreciation Day.
And it's tomorrow.
Is it a day or is it?
It's a day, but we do it for a whole week for the teachers.
Okay.
So
well, happy Teacher Appreciation Week. Mrs. J is an educator, so happy Teacher Appreciation Week to Mrs. J, as well as all of the educators we know.
Thank you.
And a special shout out to Miss Odom. That's out there. Hopefully
yeah, I'm gonna find her for you.
Sure,
VU, right?
That's right.
Because you know I used to work there too.
I know you did.
Okay, so I gotta,
you get it.
If you
find Miss Odom, you holler at me.
I will.
We talk
Good mugger.
That's my boo. Michelle K says, what's up to S? Well, I don't know why you talking to her. I don't know why you talking to her, Michelle. Because she mean, and when she came in here, she was mean. I had to ask her to give me a hug. You know what I'm saying? She came in, she just rolled her eyes at me, and then she gave me to talk to the hand face. Anyway, my brother Hakeem is checking in. He's just got on.
Hey, Hakeem.
Okay. He's asking if we talked about the Atheist Zoo in New Jersey yet. We teased that in the opening. We have not gotten in that as of yet, Hakeem. We will talk about that in the next segment. So after we get through this particular segment, Hakeem, we're going to talk about the atheist who is suing New Jersey. We're going to talk about that in the next segment. So stay with us here on Ain't No How Steppin' with Marcus. All right, so at this time, we got my sister SY. Every single week, she brings us a healthy, a wealthy, or wise. And she don't be like and tell me what she gonna do, y'all. She co-hosts the show. She don't have to tell me nothing. This is half her show and it's half mine. So her half says she ain't gotta tell me nothing. So her half is about to start talking. I'm about to find out which one it is. Just like y'all, my sister. Wow, what you got, girl?
But y'all know his half is the half that deals with the money,
well,
right?
You know, I'm just,
so
I'm just, it is what it is.
But you know,
what you got?
I figured I haven't been here in a while, so I'm gonna bring it back up. And you guys, I'm feeling like you're not doing a good job of paying attention when I go here. I'm gonna go here one more time, and then I'm gonna see if you paid attention. So it is now the month of May. Christmas is over. New Year's is over. Those fake resolutions that you made are over. And you know why they're fake? Because every last one of you, including myself, has one that you did not keep. And it's probably the same one from last year, like, oh, I'm going to start saving some money for this trip I want to go on. We didn't get to go last year. Or I didn't get to go nowhere. I'm going to start saving some money. You didn't do it yet. Neither did I. Or, you know what, I'm going to pay off these bills by such and such. When this year comes in, I ain't going to have no money that I owe. You ain't finished yet. Neither am I. But it's okay, because we're going to start all over. And again, I'm going to come back with some little tips, tricks, psychological tricks to help us kind of get back on track.
Psychological?
Yes, because I want to take a trip this year. I do. Now, my wallet says, hey, girl, the only trip you're going to be taking is to do some extra work and get some overtime. So we're going to fix that out. I got 5 of them for you, and the first one is to sit down and assess everything that you did not do that you know you really need to do to get what you want. And my host over here is shaking his head. So we're all in the same boat. I know there are things that I need to hurry up and get rid of that I'm procrastinating on. And if I can push it back and rob Peter to pay Paul like my mom says, then guess what, Peter? Guess what, Paul?
You know, every time I hear that phrase, I be wondering, like, why does it have to be like Peter and Paul? Could it be like Raheem and Craig?
I don't want to rob them.
You don't want to?
Nah.
You scared of them, ain't you?
Hell yeah.
Big old pump.
I don't want Craig after me.
And let me just say one thing. I love y'all and everything. You know, Toyana, SY, and Ain't No Hat Steppin' Marcus J listeners, but 24 is back tonight. Okay,
It's 8 o'clock. It comes on at 8 o'clock.
it's on right now.
It is on right now.
Okay, so
gosh.
I'm gonna need if you watching 24 and all that kind of stuff. Like, don't tell me nothing. Like, just let me go and watch it.
You know what?
When I go home.
Fios allows me to watch certain programming on my iPad.
Really?
And I'm wondering if that channel is on here. What is it? Fox, right?
I don't know.
It's Fox, y'all, right?
I don't know.
I think it's Fox.
I don't know.
I was watching 24 when it really first got started because I was under the impression that he had 24 hours to live and he was supposed to find whoever was trying to kill him. Okay, he's been alive a million hours.
There was a movie like that called DOA. I can't remember who was the actor in it, but there was a
I
movie
lost
got
called
more
DOA.
lives than a cat.
Yeah, he lived he's outlived my own cat who's dead now.
Lord.
Yeah. But yeah, there is a movie about a guy that had
It's
24
called
hours.
It's called DOA. I'll Google it. I can't
Oh
remember.
yeah,
I can't remember.
I did see that.
Yeah.
It's out
DOA.
already, or it's been
No,
out?
on
it's-
Arrival.
it's years
It's
ago.
an old.
It's like
it's
from the
actually good. He had
80s or
24
90s.
hours. It's an action-packed movie, and he had to.
Oh, no. Oh, no, I'm thinking of Crush or Crash or what's the movie?
Crank.
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 That's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking of, yeah.
Oh, Crank was great.
That was
yo.
really
I
good.
like
That
the
was the
second
one with Jason Statham.
Yeah.
I like him too.
I like
He's a good
that.
actor.
Yeah, the DOA movie had Dennis Quaid in it from 1988. I just Googled it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's a good one. That
Right.
was a good one.
So make us wealthy, that's why. I cut you off like I
That's
always
cool.
do.
It's
I
all
can't
right.
remember.
It's old love.
Yeah.
So, again, let's kind of sit down and make a list of these things that we need to get rid of and make the list by priority. What's most important, not what you want or, well, let me do that first because I want to get this. Do it by what's most important. So prioritize, whether you have like school loans or you want to pay off your car and you can and, things like that. So after we do that, I want you to get your report card. Our kids from school, they get the end of the year report card, mid-year report card. We have a report card too.
We do?
We do. It's called our credit report.
Ooh.
Get that sucker, take a look at it. We're not looking at it for the scores right now. We're going to look at it and make sure there's no information on there that does not apply. Everything on that credit report needs to be about S.Y. Butler, not about the man around the corner who just so happens to have the last name Butler. You
That's
got to
a good
look
one.
out for things like that. People who may have your same initials, or maybe even something as simple as an inquiry that was on your report 2 years ago and it's 2.5 years later now. That should be off. It should be off. It takes 2 years and you can go and you can have them taken off your credit report. So look your credit report over. Make sure everything is on there is about you. Make sure your address and everything is right. Everything needs to be updated. The slightest little thing can cause an uproar when you're trying to purchase something. You don't want to have that. So the next thing you want to do, take a look at that list that you wrote and see if there's anything on there that has to do with your children, if you have children. If you have kids that are in high school about to go to college, or kids that are maybe in college, maybe you may not have to pay for anything. And I just so happen to have found a website. And let me see the name of the website. I'm going to give you in a minute. Brain dead for a second. I wrote it in here somewhere. But there's a website where you can go on, and it tells us that there are over 2,200 programs. And they're saying about 65% of us, people in general, do not utilize this website for grants.
So it's all this money that's sitting out
It's
there.
just sitting there
And we don't do nothing with it.
waiting for you to use it.
What's the website again?
I didn't say it.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to find it. Why you gotta call me out?
She had brain.
I had a brain fart.
Was it
Oh,
a
I'm sorry,
fart?
because I'm like, I am on my tablet.
Like she's like she. And,
Gonna
and
Google it.
She's googling it, y'all. But Toyana, Like the day that I met this sister, right? I picked on her, and I'm gonna pick on her today because Tayana don't do nothing without a stylist, y'all. She got a stylist, yo.
I have 3 or 4 of them.
And her pinky is sticking out.
And the pinky sticking out. Yeah,
Yes.
man. I'm gonna pick on my sister. Yo,
her pinky is sticking out like she's got tea and crumpets.
That's the proper way to hold a stylus.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
It's just,
I am holding mine all wrong. I'm holding it like I hold my fork.
Ratchet.
Ratchet.
She did not call me the R word.
Ratchet. She coined the phrase ratchet on the show in the last segment. The first time I think we ever said ratchet on the show. It's her word.
It's your word.
She's breaking all kinds of new ground here
We're
tonight.
gonna label you the ratchet giver.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right. And so if there is any time, no doubt, if there's ever time to call somebody out for being ratchet, you are the ratchet authority. You have to let us know.
It.
All right, yeah.
Just ratchet.
Ratchet.
Yeah.
Not excuse me.
There you go.
Just ratchet.
Just ratchet.
Call them out. But the website is the College Board Scholarship Search.
Okay.
Okay? The College Boards, and that's boards with an S, Scholarship Search. So use it, save yourself some money. That can go toward paying off something. Now, the last thing, well, not the last thing, but the second thing I want you to do is go back to that credit report. The credit scores now range anywhere between 300 and 850. 300 meaning, I'm sorry, please try again. And 850 means, thank you. Let's see how quick we can make you bankrupt.
Yeah, because
they
see that number. They like, word is bond. We need to get in their pockets.
So I want you to go through that. Look at that number. Now, I told you this tip before. When you use credit cards, and sometimes, my mom does this. You get a credit card, you're paying your payment down. Sometimes you pay a little more than you have to. Sometimes let's just pay it off. Paying off your credit card right away is not a plus. It is not a plus. The goal here is to see if I can dwindle little bit at a time from you and see if you'll follow the rule and pay your bill like you're supposed to. Not let's get it all done and then the bill is gone. But what you want to do is you want to look for cards that are beneficial, cards that give you money back for using it, cards that'll say if you can take that $12,000 that you owe or $1,500 that you owe, put it on this card and you have zero financing. Go ahead, change it over, get rid of the other card. There's no finance charges. Why would you not do it? You just saved yourself some money, whether it's 6 months or 12 months, no financing. You get money back. Transfer it over.
Everybody want to get some money back. You want to get some money back?
Absolutely.
Anytime you can get some money back.
And the last thing, and the one thing that we all hate to do, and here's the challenge of all the things I said. The credit report is easy. Looking at your numbers is easy. Making sure your business is right is easy. Trying to get some money to help pay for things, for kids for school is easy. This one is the killer. So you've done everything I've said, and you're still tight. You know what that means, right?
What does it mean?
It means that at the end of the year, you're going to have to file that you had 2 employments because you're going to need to search for a side gig.
Oh, man.
You're going to have to search for a side gig. And it doesn't have to be forever. It doesn't have to even be for a full year. Heck, there are 99 million work-at-home jobs, and I can even give you a name of one. But you're going to have to do it if it helps, even if it's just for a little while. Something as small as, let me help pay off my credit cards, or let me help pay off, I don't know, this hospital bill. Something very easy. Some side gigs just help take care of some utilities around the house, little things that you want to do. Maybe you had to pay somebody to come do some landscaping and your credit cards are just too tight, whatever the reason is for wanting to get a side gig. Push yourself and go ahead and do it.
Now, Michelle is still listening to us. Thank you, Michelle, for always being here with us. You always give us good
She
stuff.
like
and
us.
She does like us. She likes all the shows on Legacy and Net Radio. We know that she listens to Live in Radio on Tuesdays. And the
I
Green Room
know. I
version
catch her
2.0,
in there.
of course, with Jay Rizzi and Lisa P on Wednesdays. But what she's saying, I want you to address this. That's why. What she's saying is she had her credit report last year. Someone else's information was on it, and she found that their Social Security numbers were similar, off by a digit. What can you say about that?
What you're going to need to do is you're going to actually have to prove yourself. And let them tell you to prove yourself is going to be the bottom line, though. And when I say prove yourself, you're going to have to say, hey, look, this is my card. They want to see your actual card. This actually happened to my 18-year-old when she was a baby. Okay? What you're going to need to do is call them, put in a dispute, which I'm thinking that you already did, but you put in a dispute with them. They're going to have to also put a note on your credit report stating that there was a confusion and, you know, whatever that number is or that person's name, they're not going to put it out there, but your creditors will see it if they're trying to look at your credit report or report something, or if somebody wants to offer you credit, they will see that. That person's number is similar to yours. They are not you. I'm not sure what their name is, whether their initials are close to yours or their state of, where you live. But definitely they're supposed to put a note there. They're supposed to clean that up, and that is supposed to be off your report within 6 months. That is supposed to be off your report. So you get that cleared up, and actually, you can go to my Facebook. I think, you all can find my Facebook. It's a little hard. It's s.y.butler. And send me an inbox and let me know. And I can give you all sorts of hints and tips. I'm going to tell y'all, and I'm going to put my business out there. I had the worst credit ever. First credit card I'm sure all us girls got was Learners. That was my first boo-boo. Man, I was getting my jeans. Remember that long coat that was part leather, part wool? Got that coat. It just started to ricochet. Credit card here, credit card here. Had the worst credit. Read up on a class from Equifax. I took a class from Equifax. Tell you how to clean up your credit report. I did that, cleaned it up. A year later, bought my house. Bought my house with impeccable credit. So you can pull your credit report, and if you pull it with your scores, it also gives you examples of what to do to make your scores go up by this amount by this time. So you can actually go from that 300 to an 850 in a year if you follow what they tell you to do. And I followed it. And I was like, God, please, I just want to buy a house now. Can I buy a house? And I prayed on it. And I went searching for a house. I did my credit report, and I was like, oh, holy Batman, is that my credit score? And it just shot up just by paying attention. Some things on there, really don't need to be there. A bill could be yours. And if the bill is yours, and let's say you paid that bill and whatever, man, look. Here's what you do if you have a bill, and again, this is all experience. Here's what you do if you have a bill on your credit report that you paid and you are having hell of a hot water trying to get it off. Call the creditor. Make sure you pay attention because they talk fast when they answer the phone. Write down whatever they say. Oh, rep 1238672, how can I help you? Get that number again. I'm sorry, excuse me, what was that number? I'm sorry, what was your name? Get it. Write down what you tell them. Write down the crap that they tell you. And we know it's not going to work because you've been trying it already. Do it again. You have to do it at least 3 times. You got to have at least 3 names, 3 different dates of people that you spoke to and you have gotten nowhere. After you do that, hello, CEO, email address, and phone numbers, they are online. They are online. You call the CEO and you leave a voicemail. He or she ain't going to get it. The executive secretary is going to get it. And you are going to demand that they call you back. You are also going to send an email with a return receipt. You don't even have to send a letter. You're going to send an email with a return receipt so that you can see it. They're going to see it. You're going to demand in your letter where you list all the names of the people that you spoke to, all the different dates, and how you are still at square one. And tell them they were rude to you. You get it all out, because no CEO wants to be bothered with the works of the call center. They don't want to be bothered. And these are the people that we're most likely calling about our bill or whatever it is. You get that? You demand that they call you back, or you will speak to your lawyer. You ain't got to call no lawyer, because they don't want to be bothered. They're going to call you back. I guarantee you it's going to be off.
Michelle saying that it's crazy. The person, who she had the mix up with on her credit report is also by the name of Michelle. She also lives right here in Virginia. She's thanking you for the information that you that you gave.
Do that. Hit me up on my inbox and let me know if you have trouble. Girl, I had all the troubles you could think of. And I'm going to tell you, my former employer is how I learned all of this stuff. Because I see how people call in to your place of business and how they complain and how they get what they want. You know, what's the saying? The squeaky oil, what is the saying? Is
squeaky wheel gets the oil.
The squeaky wheel gets the oil.
And closed mouths don't get fed.
Don't get fed. Hello, it's the dang on it truth. So if you need help, Michelle, girl, tell me. I'm telling y'all, it's just that easy to clear stuff up. And, 9 times out of 10, most of us just don't want to be bothered. Oh, it's just there now. It'll go away. No, it's not. No, it's not. A bad report can sit there for 7 years. And 6 years, 364 days, they will call. Your creditor will do whatever they do with your credit, with a credit company, Equifax, TRW, or TransUnion. Bing, start it all over again. So no. It doesn't have to stay. It doesn't have to go away at 7 years. Before the 7 years come, they can put that sucker back up in there fresh and start you all over again. So do it.
Keep your eyes open for it. Ain't no half stepping on Marcus J. All right, we're going to take another break. And when we come back, we're going to ask what the hell. We might just have another special guest join us. Marcus J. Toyana.
But I'm so happy because we're going to have random.
Ain't nobody said nothing about no random.
We gonna have random.
Ain't nobody said nothing about no random.
Random was so fun last week, y'all.
It was, but ain't nobody said nothing about it this week.
I laughed about that for like 3 days, man.
Man, you making me crazy.
You know what I mean?
All right, listen, Hakeem, stay with us, man. We're gonna talk about the atheists suing the state of New Jersey in the next segment. We're gonna talk about the 8-year-old who died defending his sister, and you got a 10-year-old in Colorado who got arrested for a very highly questionable act. Marcus J. Toyana. And my sister, the co-host of Ain't No Hashtag with Marcus J. And a special guest joining us here very soon. We'll be back in a minute. Stay with us.